Um, I don't even know where to begin this morning. For the longest time, I have thought MTV was no longer culturally relevant because all the network does is play reruns of one of the cringiest shows ever produced, Ridiculousness. I can't stand that show. I have nothing against Rob Dyrdek. I don't begrudge his success, but there's only so many times I can watch some 30-year-old virgin fall off of a bike and it be funny. For the longest time, I thought MTV was no longer relevant because they no longer produce original content, original programming. But my opinion changed last night. I now know the real reason MTV has lost all relevance. One of my longtime viewers sent me a DM on Twitter last night of some big broad named Lizzo speaking at the MTV Video Music Awards. The VMAs, they used to be huge. I remember when I was in high school and college, the VMAs was the only award show that we watched. So many iconic moments happened at the VMAs. Eminem's performances in 1999 and 2000. Howard Stern landing as Fart Man in the early 90s. Rage Against the Machine being pissed off that they lost to Limp Bizkit. Kanye West rushing the stage and embarrassing Taylor Swift and himself in the process because he thought Beyonce should have won the award. Britney Spears and Madonna kissing on stage. There were so many shocking, so many memorable moments that happened at the MTV VMAs. Now, we were given some same-sex kissing last night. It just wasn't anything a straight dude wanted to see. I'll show you in just a second. Now, me personally, I haven't watched the VMAs in years, so I was unfamiliar with what's happened in the last 5 or 6 years. When I received that DM last night on Twitter and watched that horrendous speech by some giant that calls herself Lizzo, I started looking into the recent history of the MTV Video Music Awards. As it turns out, MTV was woke before it was kind of mainstream. Going all the way back to 2017, MTV had turned the VMAs into a gigantic woke orgy, featuring unfunny comedians like Kevin Hart telling Donald Trump to suck on his rice. Can't call it a cucumber. I don't think Kevin Hart measures up. 2018, some shitfuck that calls himself Woke Logic performed at the VMAs wearing a shirt that said, "Fuck the wall." 2019, MTV dedicated the entire broadcast to diversity. It was 3 hours of woke boners and Trump bashing. I want you to see the ratings since MTV has boarded the VMAs on the woke bus. 2015, almost 10 million viewers. The network then gets baptized and born again in 2017, record low ratings. 2018, record low ratings. 2020, record low ratings. 2021, the first time the VMAs doesn't hit 1 million viewers. A show that just 10 years before was averaging between 10-12 million. Can't attract 1 million lonely men to their butt bongo celebration. Now you would think this would cause MTV to reverse course. You would think MTV would cater the VMAs around celebrating music again instead of celebrating the butt bongo. But no. Come on, guys. We are all responsible for spreading the good word. We are all responsible for converting lost souls. It is the responsibility of people who regularly participate in ash yoga to spread their love to others. The message sent by MTV at the 2022 VMAs was clear. We're down with the butt bongo. The messaging started almost immediately. Some shitfuck named Billy Eichner, he was on stage to deliver some exciting news. It looked like he had just stepped out of Don Lemon's dressing room. Production assistants, they had to wipe the lemonade off his face before showing him on national television. Now, what exciting news did Billy have to deliver? Watch for yourself.
Some of you know me as Billy on the Street. But on September 30th, I have a movie coming out called Bros. Bros is making history as the first gay rom-com ever made by a major studio. And the first where every role is played by an openly LGBTQ actor, right? And I need you all there in theaters on September 30th because we need to show all the homophobes like Clarence Thomas and all the homophobes on the Supreme Court that we want gay love stories and we support LGBTQ people. And we are not letting them drag us back into the last century because they are in the past and bros is the future.
Ooh, just what America wanted to hear. A nicely dressed lemon in a see-through shirt, which, by the way, this was a visual woke mating call. He was trying to attract lonely men who prefer their lover's chest to be shaved. My sources tell me this mating call was answered by Jackie Mahomes. Jackie, he likes a bare chest. He doesn't like nasty hair getting in the way of his body shots of fruit punch. But this is just what America wants. This is just what America's been clamoring for. A romantic comedy with two men competing to see who can run it deep enough. I don't know about you guys, but bros, that is definitely at the top of my list. I'll be standing next to Shay Shay Sharp next month in line to get tickets. I doubt we'll need to camp out the night before, since no one else will be there. The promotion of the Gay Pride continued. Have any of you guys ever heard of Dove Cameron? Yeah, me either. She won what they're calling the Moon Award for Best New Artist. I've never heard her music before. Perhaps MTV gave her the award for having the best moon. I don't know. Dove Cameron describes herself as bisexual and queer. What? Have the rules changed? I'm pretty sure you're either one or the other. She also claims to be a feminist, which means she qualifies as a grade A shitfuck. Dove Cameron, she also claims to suffer from dysphoria. Some mornings she wakes up feeling like a woman. Sometimes she wakes up and identifies as a bird, which is interesting when you think about it. I have never seen a bisexual queer bird before. I guess there's a first time for everything. Dove took to the stage to tweet her acceptance speech. Using state-of-the-art software, I was able to convert the language from bird to English. Roll the film.
I want to dedicate this to all of the queer kids out there who don't feel that they can take up space and inhabit the fullness of who they are. Thank you for getting an overtly queer song onto mainstream radio. Thank you for supporting me as the person and the artist that I am. I hope that in that way you've also given that same privilege to yourself. I love you so much.
I want to dedicate this award to the children. It's all about the children. I want to thank all my kids out there who got my song titled Dove Makes Woke Love to a Glove on mainstream radio. If you were one of the handful of people watching last night clamoring for more explicit promotion of the pride, MTV was the answer to your woke prayer. The VMAs featured a performance from Bad Bunny. KC, did you say Bugs Bunny? No. Bugs Bunny was not invited. None of what they call cisgender people were invited to the butt orgy. Who is Bad Bunny then? Is she an up-and-coming female artist? Not quite. With a name like Bad Bunny, though, you would think it was a girl next door type of artist. Most of us can't imagine any self-respecting man calling himself Bad Bunny, but we are living in the era of feminine men. Men who enjoy trips to the nail salon. Men who enjoy getting massages from Big Grip Gus. Bad Bunny is a reggae artist who doesn't speak English, yet somehow he won Artist of the Year. This is what we call diversity. We can't give this award to an English-speaking American. That is mythical racism. Bad Bunny describes himself as a ripe fruit who claims clothes don't define gender. Just because I wear a dress doesn't mean I identify as a woman. I am just giving Carl Cucumber easier access to his preferred destination. Bad Bunny wanted to prove to the world that he's a switch hitter. He's sexually attracted to both the Rex rabbit and the eastern cottontail. Watch for yourself. MTV could not allow the celebration to end without someone raising awareness to these oppressive laws which stifle minority communities. Now, this message, it could not be delivered by one person. No. We need two people to deliver this strong of a message. Who did MTV hire for the job? The only artist that has dual personalities mentally and looks like a dually physically. The one, the only Lizzo! Lizzo was on stage to accept the Video for Good award. Now, I have no idea what the fuck that even means. Perhaps she won the award for pointing out the best places to get a woke smoothie. Last night, Lizzo encouraged her fans, which described themselves as lesbians. She encouraged her fans to change these laws that are oppressing us. Roll the film.
I don't know what music video for good means, but I do know what your vote means, and that's a lot. Your vote means everything to me. It means everything to making a change in this country. So remember, when you're voting for your favorite artist, vote to change some of these laws that are oppressing us.
What specific laws are oppressing you? The only thing I saw oppressed last night was that poor stage that you were standing on. Have you guys ever noticed these people always mention this mythical oppression, but never provide any examples? Lizzo didn't explain what laws were oppressive. She just encouraged her fans to go vote woke, which is ironic when you think about it, since woke politicians are the ones implementing all the oppression. Is it any wonder why MTV is completely irrelevant? This network used to shape pop culture. You can make the case that MTV started reality TV with The Real World. The network has produced so many shows that revolutionized television. Jersey Shore, The Challenge, Teen Mom, TRL, Yo MTV Raps, Made, True Life, Jackass. When's the last time MTV produced a hit show? I went and checked ratings for last week. Now, ratings for the VMAs, they're not available just yet. I expect them to be disastrously low. But I went and checked ratings for last week. MTV airs programming 24 hours a day. Mostly that bullshit ridiculousness. But both Wednesday and Thursday of last week, MTV had 2 programs make the top 150 on cable. 2! Their largest audience, 418,000. The woke fungus is rapidly killing this network. MTV is dead. They are fucking dead. Parents, they used to stop their kids from watching MTV because they were worried about them being exposed to sexuality at a young age or cursing, foul language. Today, parents don't want their kids watching MTV because they'll be exposed to the butt brigade. Seeing a man and a woman kiss on screen, that would be considered PG at this point. The decline of MTV will go down as one of the most fascinating stories in the history of television. They will produce documentaries about this one day. MTV used to hit 8, 9, 10 million viewers with Jersey Shore. And that wasn't that long ago. Today, they don't have one show that can average 500,000. Well, let me know what you think. MTV becomes infected with the woke fungus and is dying a slow, painful death. Give me your thoughts on the incessant gay pride promotion at the VMAs last night. Sound off in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell to receive all notifications from the channel. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, KC_BTL84 on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.